Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Weekly market recap. Hit the like, subscribe. Let's see what SPY and friends brought us in the past week. And as we can see, SPY on the weekly from this downtrend red channel broke up above and now inside this green uptrend channel. Next area of resistance is the all-time highs of the SPY at the 480 is the next resistance. And you can also take Fibonacci in the weekly, swing low, swing high, and as you can see 473 and then breaking up above towards the 492. Let me know in the comments below, 4 more weeks to this crazy year of 2023. Let me know what do you think about SPY, Qs, IWM. What are your stocks that you're holding towards 2024? QQQ. Doji, 2 consecutive dojis. To be exact, as you can see, this area of resistance, the 394 area, all this area was resistance over here. Now, once again, resistance. We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, above 394. We are heading towards 410, new all-time highs during 2024. No one knows, looks like the Qs need some cool off, retesting the 383. And then next leg up, Dow Jones with a massive bullish week and not surprising, red line from resistance, support, and then since May of 2022, resistance for the higher highs. There is such a good thing as a good resistance. This red line is the perfect example of why we have good resistances. This trend line is a resistance for the higher highs since May of 2022. Not surprising, high of the week into this red line. Some kind of a cool off on the Dow Jones will be healthy, retesting the 356, 357 as support before the next leg up towards the 366, breaking above this area, and we shall see 380 to the upside. Overall, Dow Jones, or the other name, the diamonds, very bullish sentiment. IWM Russell 2000 now at the 185 area, which is the 618 Fibonacci retracement. IWM, if you look left, inside this red zone since April of 2022. Since then, bounce, rejected, bounce, rejected, rejected, bounce. Now, at this area, 618 retracement. Take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, 185, above it 192, and then 200. Can we see IWM breaking above this 200 towards the 212 in the last 4 weeks that we have? Less than 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks exactly. Keep your eyes on IWM. If IWM is strong, the rest of the market will follow. Bitcoin now trying to break above this white line. Let's see continuation. Closing the week above the 38,400, above this white line, and we will see very soon 43 and then 50. Can we get 50 before the end of this year? Another 30% to the upside. Just another Tuesday for Bitcoin. Ethereum, basically nothing much. If you can see, 3 consecutive dojis. This red zone, the 2100, very tough resistance. Look left, it was resistance over here. Support, support, resistance since May of 2022. Each and every time Ethereum reached this zone, got rejected, and also, not surprising, in the past 4 weeks or so, getting rejected. We need a weekly close above this red zone, and then we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and then 2350 and 2650 to the upside. Crude oil continue its downtrend, but on the good side, if you are crude oil bulls, 74 area is holding. The 74 is the 618 Fibonacci retracement. We had an uptrend retracement. 618 holding in the past 4 weeks, the low of this week, and the past 3 weeks. The 7420, which is also the 618 Fibonacci retracement, holding 3 consecutive dojis. Let's see, can bulls of crude oil bounce back up towards the 81? For now, we need to sit and wait. If you want to go long on the oil, above 81, 82 area, short continuation below 74, and then we will see 70 and 63, 64. Natural gas broke below this uptrend, yellow uptrend channel, back into the red zone. This red zone, from very tough resistance, became support. Now, once again, support with a doji. Can natural gas bounce back up inside this yellow uptrend channel, or continuation to the downside? And then we will see 260, 250, this area over here, as the next support. SOXX, 2 consecutive dojis, 517, resistance, and in the past 3 weeks, resistance together with this orange line. And here you have the broadening formation, the only true formation that price moves in. No other formations are valid. Now, some kind of a retracement, pullback to the 495 will be very healthy, but you don't need to guess. All you need to do is take Fibonacci. Swing low, swing high. As you can see, resistance below it, 496, and then 483. Long continuation above this area, above the orange line, towards the 540, and then 571 and 615. Gold on the weekly, super bullish week. Now, 2081 is the resistance. Look left, 2081, all these areas, the all-time highs for gold. Over here, August 20. Over here, March 2022. Over here, last May. Now, breaking up and above where gold will head next, in my opinion, 2271 and then 2615. And if you're a pattern trader, pattern seeker, you can clearly see some kind of an inverted head and shoulders. But we all know patterns are not reliable, so we cannot rely on something that is not reliable. What we can do is follow price, multi-time frames. As you can see, here on the daily, broke above a major trend line, and use Fibonacci to let you know where price might be heading next. Silver, SLV, also with a nice bullish trend. Now into this middle purple trend line. This purple trend line, resistance, support, broke to the downside. Now resistance, breaking up and above this one, we will see this upper purple trend line. Where? Don't guess. Never guess. This is not a guessing game. This is why we follow trend lines. We use Fibonacci to let us know where price might be heading next. Above the 24 area, all this area, then we will see 25 and then 2750. KRE, double bottom scenario from previous weeks. If you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous week's videos, we have talked about this weekly double bottom scenario on the KRE. Finally breaking above the 45.85 area. Resistance over here. Resistance. Now let's see continuation towards the 49.55. Above this one, a weekly close above the 50 area. And the same price action we saw over here as a bearish price action, we will get the same price action over here, but to the upside towards 69. Copper another precious metal that broke up and above a massive downtrend line. This purple trend line started over March of 2022, and as we continued, each and every time price reached this purple trend line, got rejected until previous week, November 2023, last week of November 2023, broke up above. Now let's see continuation towards where? Take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, 4 and then 415 and 435. Before we continue, I want to welcome you all to the new improved Fibonacci-Traders.com website. All the information about me, about the one-on-one live mentorship program, about the pre-recorded 6 hours program, about the Fibonacci Traders crash course, all the information that you want is just one click away. So check it out and let me know what you think about the new and improved Fibonacci-Traders.com. Apple, since it broke to the upside, this downtrend channel, beginning of November, grinding up slowly towards the all-time highs at the 198. In my opinion, above 198, we will see this red trend line to the upside and then 264. Apple can above 207, above this red line, we will see 264. And of course, it's only my opinion. Everything you see and hear on my channel is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. Look left. Try to identify where price came from, where it might be heading next. Use trend lines, Fibonacci, and once again, you heard it here first time, above this area, above the 210, 264 on Apple is incoming. When? No one knows. Maybe in the first quarter of 2024. AMD, 3 consecutive dojis, struggling with this red line. Some kind of a pullback will be very healthy at this point for AMD to the 115, 111, and then next leg up, trying once again to break above this red line, and then 132, 145, and 164 to the upside. Nvidia, red zone, green zone. You know these two green zones from previous weeks' videos. Now looks like bulls of Nvidia just gave up trying to break above this red zone, pulling back. 458, below it, 454, 432. In my opinion, 445 needs to hold before the next leg up. Microsoft, grinding up, slowly, but the past week, doji once again below the 377. Pullback, retracement, some kind of a cool off on Microsoft to the 361, 362 before the next leg up, going once again, retesting this red line. This red line, as you can see from May 2022, showing us the way for the higher highs. Tesla, another week, another doji, another failed attempt to break above this downtrend yellow channel. As you can see, now 228 needs to hold. Otherwise, 214 and back to 194. Long continuation on Tesla, in my opinion, only at this point, only above the 255, 254 area, closing above this yellow trend line. Until then, we are in a downtrend. Google, basically moving sideways. Let's clean the chart a little bit. We like our charts very clean. Google inside a massive broadening formation, but in the past 3 weeks, nothing much on Google. 130, holding a support. All this area, the 138, 140 area, very tough resistance. Short, below 131 area, towards the 126 and then back to this red line to the downside. Long continuation on Google, only above 139, at least 2-3 days above 139, and then we will see this uptrend line to the upside, and you can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and there you have it. You can take also Fibonacci from here to be more exact. As you can see, Fibonacci gives us everything that we need to the downside and to the upside. Just follow it. Amazon, another week, another doji grinding up slowly. Long continuation above 150, and we will see 160 together with this white trend line. 142 needs to hold as support. Meta basically moving sideways since it broke. Let's clean the chart a little bit. Since it broke above this red zone 2 weeks back, now holding as support. If Meta will fail to hold and back up towards this red line, we will see 314 and 300 to the downside, but we don't need to guess, just take Fibonacci, and here you have all the levels to the upside, to the downside as support and resistance for future price action. Shopify, unstoppable. As you can see, we are inside broadening formation. Broadening formation is everything. You see broadening formation everywhere. You see broadening formation is basically an outside candle, engulfing candle as you all know it, on a higher time frame. Shopify, this purple trend line from, let's make it different color just for the example. This yellow trend line, support, resistance, support, resistance. Now in the past 2 weeks, resistance. Breaking above it, where Shopify might be heading next? No need to guess. You have the upper purple trend line. Take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. Now the 71.46 from resistance to support. Long continuation towards the 80 and then 94 to the upside. If 71.46 will fail to hold, we are back at the 65 area. Netflix on the weekly this week just gave back previous week's gains. Now looks like bulls of Netflix are ready for a cool off back to the 447, and then next leg up if market conditions will allow it. You can also take trend lines, and what do you see? Broadening formation also on Netflix. Breaking below the 447, we will see this yellow trend line to the downside. It all comes down to Fibonacci, trend lines, and understanding multi-time frames on each and every name that you are trading. Look at this. Go to Netflix on the daily, swing low, swing high. What do you need more? If you want to go short on Netflix, just wait for a break below the 463 and then you have all the levels to the downside. You want to go long on Netflix, just need to wait for some kind of a bounce. The 463 needs to hold and then break above the 483. Or wait for a bounce from the 447 and then long above 463, and so on and so forth. And also you have trend lines to help you identify where price might be heading next. Where price might be heading next. Just take lines and draw them. As you can see, now Netflix is inside this channel. Breaking below this channel, you have all the levels to the downside. So I hope you find this video helpful, educational. If you did, like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget, hit the notification bell because we have more videos coming up this weekend. Until the next video, enjoy the rest of your weekend.